Hello everyone, welcome to Live Talks with Anurag Paul. This is episode 2. I'm your host Anurag Paul. This podcast will inspire you to live your best life. Today, we will discuss how to discern between healthy and unhealthy relationships. If you like this show, please do follow us on Spotify and other podcast platforms. Love is so much more than a feeling. It's an intense journey that takes unwavering commitment, determination, and a huge dose of trust. And this is what we all need in our lives. Love doesn't mess around. It takes commitment, trust, and a whole lot of emotion. We could all use a little more love in our lives, whether it be a friend, family member, or even a pet. Love is an amazing feeling. It brings joy and happiness into our lives that is hard to describe. Love is never easy, but it is always worth it. Being with someone who doesn't want to love you but also doesn't want to lose you is a feeling like uncertainty rather than happiness. It is a thought that stresses the mind and makes it feel heavy at times. But if you accept our feeling as they are and accept to understand them, then this uncertain feeling becomes something that helps you grow in life. Sometimes it's hard to know if someone really wants to be with you. And unfortunately, when love looks like this, it often ends up being the worst kind of relationship. You are in more pain than anyone else. This is one of the most difficult love situations to deal with. It is hard enough for your partner to be with you, and even harder when there are no good options regarding the relationship. While it might be possible that this may lead to some sort of conflict, you can simply try to stay hopeful and patient throughout and strive to understand each other more fully. The process of falling in love is amazing, but the act of sharing a love that lasts forever is even better. Being in a relationship where you feel uncertain and pressured but cannot leave is difficult. It's like happiness gets put on hold while you wait and hope things might improve. It is like a feeling of emptiness, a disturbing feeling that makes you lose your focus and makes you second guess if your place in the world is meaningful or not. You feel this feeling getting stronger when you are around those who take away your happiness, but it becomes weaker when you are along with someone who fills up your life with joy. However, we can learn to accept our feelings as they are. Then we can understand what makes us feel this way and start thinking positively even through the hard times, paving the road to a more positive future. When we accept our feelings and understand them, they become something that helps us grow. When you are the third wheel in your relationship, love is not something that you seem to be able to get enough of. It is something that you crave for but feel that it is out of reach. This feeling leaves a yearning inside of you which tends to drive you crazy when your partner ignores your desire to spend more time with him or her. You accept that your relationship will always be just like this, but there's something in you that tells you that things could always change. Emotions are powerful. They make you feel different things based on how you feel. Sometimes emotions can overwhelm you. To understand them, we must first be able to accept that they exist and figure out why we are feeling what we do. Deep inside of all of us, we know that how we treat people is no measure of how much they love us. If a partner treats you with respect, consideration, and kindness, this person truly cares about you. You deserve to be treated the way you have always deserved, like someone special. And if a partner doesn't treat you that way, it means that he or she is not ready for a relationship with someone like you. A healthy relationship is like a spring day filled with hope, optimism, and happiness. An unhealthy relationship, on the other hand, is just like an autumn day, cold and empty without any meaning or purpose. A partner Ignoring you means they are involved in their own world and missing out on yours. But don't let it go unresolved. If your partner is ignoring you or not responding to you, talk about it. This helps show him that you are an equal partner and have feelings too. It can be possible that your partner may be ignoring you because they are dealing with their own issues. It could be anything from stress from work to problems at home. Whatever it is, make sure you talk about it and not isolate yourself. You can just say to yourself that I release the things, people, and pain that might hurt me in the present. If I don't let these things go from my life, I will become bitter. I refuse to go backward. Yes, it happened to me, but that doesn't define me. I can't allow this experience to change who I am and how I show up in the world. I refuse to believe the lie that restoration is not for me, for I know that it is possible to create a future that will be so beautiful where all the pain of the past will be healed. Patching things up with a loved one can be rewarding but also difficult. Don't settle for just making amends with your partner. Work to mend the relationship as a whole. And that's it. Thanks so much for listening. This show really wouldn't be possible without you. Until next week, take care of yourself and happy podcasting.